வணக்கம் அனைவருக்கும் இனிய தமிழ் புத்தாண்டு நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். Today is 14th of April 2026 and Tamil New Year. It's fallen on a Tuesday this year. Karthik is working from home and he is in his home office and I am here about to get started on cooking. We are going to be making a full South Indian Tamil meal spread. I am going to go and quickly do some prep work and then I'm going to tell you what we are making. போய் சமைக்கலாமா? So I've finished most of the prep work. The menu today is okra, lady's finger, more kulambu. So that's yogurt based curry. Paruppu rasam, I've got boiled dal here with some water. And for sides, we are going to have plantain poriyal. Plantain is raw banana and I'm already steaming it. So we are going to have plantain poriyal and beans side dish. So I've also cut beans into small pieces and semia pyasam. Semia is vermicelli. So vermicelli pyasam and appalam. Appalam is papad. So we're making okra, more kulambu, paruppu rasam as always. And for sides, plantain poriyal, beans side dish and appalam, papad and semia pyasam which is vermicelli pyasam. Quickly show you what I've prepped so far. So onions for okra, puli kulambu and beans. I've put garlic in mortar pestle. There's some flakes. I like it that way. This is for rasam. This is for beans. Soaked some saffron in milk for pyasam. Okra for puli kulambu. I have frozen coconut. So I've just put some coconut in hot water. This is for our plantain poriyal. I've also soaked some rice, tur dal and coconut. This is for our more kulambu. That's our dal water for rasam, tamarind soaked, some ginger. This is from a garden. All this is from a garden as well. So green chilies and curry leaves. There's more. Apart from that, I've got tomato. I've got more. That's pureed and ready to go. I've got coriander leaves and chopped beans. Now let's get started. So I'm thinking we'll start off with rasam first. That way we'll let the dal and everything soak for a bit more for more kulambu. So starting off with rasam. You all have seen me make rasam so many times by now, but once again we'll do it. You can use store-bought rasam powder. This is my mom's recipe. She sent it. Next time she's here, I'll post it for you guys. So I've added about 1.5 teaspoons of rasam powder, garlic. I'm adding 3 green chilies, curry leaves, the dal and dal water we have. You can skip this if you don't want. Our main ingredient, tomatoes. Salt and some tamarind water. Mix, mix, mix. So I've placed rasam pot in the stove. Let's bring it to boil, just one boil, and then we'll temper it and we'll be done. Our rasam is done. Next, I'm thinking of getting started with beans. Now, to accelerate the process, I'm going to microwave these beans for about 3 minutes. That way, this is like at least half done or 60% done. Quick 3 to 4 minutes whilst I prep my onion tomato masala here. Our rasam is done. I've put it on the stove top. We are going to just bring it to one boil. After that, I'll temper with some mustard seeds and cumin seeds and some hing. That once that is done, rasam will be done. I'll just garnish with some coriander. Rasam will be done. Next, we are getting started on beans because I want the dal and coconut to soak a bit longer for our more kulambu. Onions. So the green chili itself, I had some red color chilies in them, so I'm adding the red ones, obviously because beans is green and I don't want us to eat the chilies. So some chopped garlic, mix. Let this cook for some time. Handful of curry leaves. Adding some tomatoes. Because my tomatoes are puree, it doesn't take long to cook. If you're adding like tomato, you'll need some time for it to cook. At this stage, I'm also adding some kulambu podi or curry powder. You can also add sambar powder to this. I'm adding about that much. So this is half teaspoon. Let's say I added about 3/4 of a teaspoon. This is again homemade. You guys can buy whatever is available in the store, like Shakti or Achi or anything, like Colombo podi or sambar powder. That should give some nice taste. That's the only masala we'll be adding. Now I've added to the onion tomato mixture and I'll let it cook for some time so the raw smell from the curry powder that we added goes off, maybe like 5 minutes or so. It's well over 5 minutes now. I'm adding beans. This is microwave beans, so I microwave for like 3 minutes. Let's mix such that beans is nicely coated on the masala. And I'll add some water to this. This is 1 cup water. And we'll be cooking this until the mixture thickens. After that, we'll garnish with some coriander leaves and beans will be done. And then we'll get started on rest of the things. While our beans is cooking, I'm going to finish off all the grinding parts. I'll be using the small jar for both of it. First, I'm going to grind coconut. We'll be using this coconut for our valaka poriyal, that's plantain poriyal, and then we'll be grinding for more kulambu. I've added extra ingredients to the thing that we had soaked. I'll talk to you about it when I'm ready to grind. Let's first grind our coconut for the poriyal. For our more kulambu masala, I'd already told you that we soaked tur dal and rice and coconut. I soaked coconut only because I am using frozen coconut. You don't have to do it. After I've drained that, I've added some ginger, cumin seeds, about let's say 1 teaspoon, 3 green chilies. I personally like the flavor of fennel seeds. Your authentic recipe would not add fennel seeds to it, but I personally like fennel seeds, so I've added fennel seeds as well. So this is the mix. We'll be grinding this and we'll be adding this to our more kulambu. So we have got rice, dal, coconut, ginger, cumin and fennel seeds and green chili. Obviously adjust chili as per your liking. Okay, I've also added some water to it. Our beans is also done now. After this, we'll get started on more kulambu. We're getting there, guys. Just a few more things. For okra more kulambu, what I usually do is fry okra first in a little bit of oil. And I've used nallanai, gingerly oil. For typical South Indian recipes, I tend to use nallanai. I think that's enough. See, we can see some marks on okra. and it looks like it's fried. So that's enough. To the same kadai, I'm adding a bit more oil. Oil is hot. We'll be adding mustard. Got 2 red chilies. So added that. A little bit of onion. Some curry leaves. Salt. Let's add our okra again and our mix. Now we are going to let okra cook in this mixture for some time. Maybe I'll add a bit more water to this. Whilst this gets cooked, we'll also be beating yogurt on the side. I've got yogurt here. I'm going to add some turmeric to this. Water. So until it's a smooth mixture. Our okra is still cooking, so I thought I can grate plantain and be ready with it. Now we have added yogurt to our more kulambu mix. We'll give it like 2-3 minutes. Add hink, garnish with coriander in the end. More kulambu is ready, guys. So our more kulambu is ready. Next we are going to do valaka poriyal. If you also remember, we haven't tempered our rasam yet. So when I do the tempering for poriyal, I'll also take some tempering out and put it in rasam. I'll show you guys how I do it. After valaka poriyal, we still have to keep rice and do the pyasam. I hope you guys are sticking with me. I've added gingerly oil here. This oil is for both valaka poriyal as well as the tempering for rasam. Our oil is hot. I'm going to start off with mustard seeds and good amount of jeera. At this stage, I'll also add hing only because we want to take some of this tempering and put it in rasam. I've placed rasam here so I can show you how I do it. So I'm just taking a little bit of it and adding to rasam. To rest of this, for the valaka poriyal itself, a little bit of crunch would be nice. So we are adding urad dal and some chopped green chilies. Let's add some onions, curry leaves, salt and mix. Let the onion cook for a bit while I tidy up this area. Obviously, onion is optional for valaka poriyal. Back when I used to grow up, I remember my grandmother adding like the small onions. You get the teeny tiny onion shallots. Whatever shallots you get here, they are still very big, but the small red onions, they're very tasty, and my grandma used to add it. I chopped one large Spanish onion today, the red onion, and I had a little bit left. So I'm just adding it. Now, because we have already steamed and grated our plantain or valaka, it doesn't take long to cook. But we still want to like quickly give it a stir, mix it with the tempering and garnish it with freshly grated coconut. Well, it's not as freshly grated because we grated a while ago and it's a frozen coconut. I've turned off the flame. I'm going to add the coconut that we grated to this and give it another mix. This is ready. Now we are going to make pyasam. So I've got my big pyasam pot here. Taken about 2 cups of vermicelli, some nuts, cashew nuts, raisins and almonds, ghee, sugar, and I did soak saffron in warm milk earlier. You guys saw that. So we just need these items. We also need cardamom powder, or I'll crush cardamom and put it when the milk is boiling. First step is to add ghee to the pot. Lightly roasting them in ghee. So I've roasted our vermicelli in ghee. I'm going to take it out now. To the same pot, we are adding milk. I'm going to add about 3 cups of milk. about 2.5 cups of water. So let's bring this to boil now. Milk is boiling for pyasam. In the meantime, I've chopped coriander and we'll garnish rest of the items with coriander. First off, rasam. Next, I'm going to add to some beans. Rest of it I'll add to more corn. Milk has come to boil. Let's add our vermicelli to this. Should take about 5 minutes or so for the vermicelli to cook in this boiling milk. I'm also adding cardamom. I don't have cardamom powder and we don't mind if we get cardamom, those pods, while eating. So I've just mortar pestled it. Now vermicelli is cooked. To this we'll be adding sugar now. I'm adding 1 cup of sugar. Please adjust according to your sweet preference. We don't like it too sweet. Let's add our saffron milk. A very last step.